Hi, this is Kenton Means for the Lone Star Conference. Thank you for joining us. We're here with Cameron head men's basketball coach Andrew Brown and junior Tyus Momoh as part of the LSC Basketball Online Media Day. Coach, we'll start with you. What changes and improvements have you seen in your team since last season?
Well, we're deeper for one. I mean, we ended the season with 9 players, and we didn't have much inside strength to end the year. We relied, heavily on Stacy Lambert and Elijah Benjamin, and Elijah was so young. He's a much improved player. We're much deeper and more physical at those spots this year. Have much more of an ability to score inside, which is really what we lacked last year.
All right, Tyus, talk about the returners. Obviously, you got you and some of the other guys that are back this season.
We're returning our whole backcourt, so that's a plus. Last year we had to learn a whole new offense, having a new coach, but this year we're going to be a lot familiar with the offense, especially with the guys that are coming back. And the guys that are coming back that really didn't play a lot last year, you can tell that they just developed over the summer, and they're ready to play this year.
All right, so you got some new guys coming in to gel with them. Talk about the new guys and what you've seen from them so far.
Oh, I've seen great things from him, especially from Bryce. He's a versatile player. He can take you on the outside and from the inside, and then adding Zach Dumas in transition is going to be a great help, something that we didn't have last year.
All right, Coach, you got some good returners and then some really good recruiting class coming in. Just talk about what you've seen in your team this offseason.
Well, I mean, I see a team that you can tell that there's a huge difference in the returning players and the new players. I mean, there's a learning curve that you just can't avoid and has to happen. So with that being said, we're excited about our new players. We just have to get them in the fold and in the mix. And but the good thing is they are talented. So we've got a lot to work with from a talent level with especially the 3 that will play this year that are new. But good programs are built from the inside, and we feel like all of our players from last year that were here improved greatly, and we're ready to take strides to take that next step.
All right. So, Momo, talk about the Lone Star Conference. You've seen it a couple of years now. Just talk about your expectations for the teams around the conference.
The Lone Star Conference is obviously one of the toughest conferences in D2. It might be the toughest. There's a lot of great players that come through here, so we're going to be ready. We're going to every game we're going to come with a fight, and yeah.
All right, Coach, last question. You were picked 8th in the preseason poll that was released today. Just what are your expectations for this team?
Well, I mean, I said it last year when we were picked 7th, I think, and this year being picked 8th. I think preseason polls are probably the single biggest waste of time that we all do. They're not. It's an indication of what other schools think of your players, and that's fine. I mean, the coaches in our league think we have one of the worst groups of players returning in the league, and that's good bulletin board for our guys and our people. But we certainly don't think that way. We feel like at the end of the day, our expectation is to come out and compete for a conference championship and compete at the top of the league. What everybody else's expectations are, we could care very little about that.
All right, Coach, Tyus, thank you, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.